Welcome to raigurukul.com. In this video, we'll discuss about usability testing. This is a type of testing that is done from an end user perspective to determine if the system is easily usable. Usability testing is generally the process and practice of testing how to easy design is to use on a group of representative user. A very common mistake in usability testing is conducting a study too late in the design process, and if we wait until right before our product is released, we won't have the time or money to fix any issues, and we all have wasted a lot of effort developing our product in a wrong way. So we'll see here what is usability testing in detail, the characteristics of usability testing, need of usability testing, features, parameters, and bugs in usability testing. At the end, I will give you some important advantages and disadvantages of usability testing. So if you're visiting this channel first time, don't forget to hit subscribe button. And if you want to learn software testing in detail, please watch my complete playlist of software testing. Now, first of all, what is usability testing? Whenever we are looking to any website or applications, generally people observe the how application easy to use. So usability testing is a considerable kind of software program testing techniques which helps us to understand how the application easiness that comes beneath the non-practical testing. It is on the whole utilized in a user-focused interplay layout on order to test the usability or use of the uses of software program product. So let's consider one example in login page. Whenever we are looking into the login page, we always have considerations. Login page contains username, password, and submit button. Some of the login page is also having forget password to reset the password, or maybe some of the login pages also included additional buttons like cancel or reset. So this is a login page generally created mostly or almost all of the organizations. But what if we have that login page are too complex, which contains lots of data? Instead of just focusing on the login page, they have included too much content so that user will feel complex or hard to understand where to go and how to do login. So generally, usability testing is kept only these type of perfect chance to understand how the system easy to used by the end user. So generally, usability checking out is completed from an end person standpoint to confirm if the device is correctly operating or not. So which all characteristics we have in usability testing? The user friendliness may be defined with the assist of the subsequent characteristics. So if you can see here, this is a keyboard. Normally, this is called as QWERTY keyboard. So QWERTY keyboard is generally designed in such a way like all the characters are visible. But if we have this keyboard with the complex characteristics where user has to search, so if this is not following the common approach, then definitely user will feel bit complex to get the keyboards or keys from different places. Now, when we talk about the characteristics, usability testing always focus on easy to understand. Any system which is easy to understand will be easily acceptable by the end user. If that product or application is not easy enough, definitely the user will run away from that applications. So all the capabilities of the software program or packages throughout to be seen to the end user perspective, how easy to access it. So any functionality which is hidden, definitely people will not like to use it or accept it. So user pleasant software has to be available through everyone, and that will be easily accessible. The appearance and experience of the software must be outstanding and appealing to get the user interest. So look and feel should be good, and that should contain the easy. And whenever any user is accessing these type of applications, that should be quickly or faster to access. So whenever any clicks happen, that will navigate into the respective navigations. So software programs have to be quicker even as the accessing. Because of this, the application's reactions time is quick. Effective navigation is the maximum big component of the software. And finally, handling mistake at a coding stage. Make certain that the software program or the utility is bug loose and robust. So again, let's consider same example of the login page. Whenever user will see the login page, they will easily understand the login page will ask username and password. Look and feel should be accurate and as per to the mark. So alignment should be proper. Then the when user will enter the username and password, that should accept with the security compliance. Effective navigations should work when they will click on the submit button, and as per the login credentials it should act. If the login credential is not correct, so user will get a pop-up message saying, hey, your username and password is not correct. Otherwise, if username and password cross through the validation state, definitely user will be able to log in. So this is how we can understand the characteristics of usability testing, which is easy to understand, easy to access, look and feel, faster to access, effective navigations, and finally, good error handling. Now, why do need to perform usability testing? So generally, the answer is simple enough. Whenever the user will interact with the system, they should find it out. The product should be easy to access as well as easy to understand. So when we want to usability trying out, due to the fact usability trying out is to construct a machine with fantastic consumer experience. Usability isn't handiest used for software program improvement or internet site improvement. However, it's also used for product designing and customer out to be snuck together along with our software with the subsequent parameters. The flow of an applications has to be good, navigation steps has to be clear, content has to be simple, the format have to be clear and responsive time. So whenever the user will click, it should immediately navigate it to the next stage. So which all features of the usability testing we have? The implementations of usability trying out enable us to boom the end consumer reveal in of the specific utility and software program with the assist of usability trying out the software program improvement. Crew can quick stumble on numerous usability mistakes within inside the device and fasten them quick. Some different crucial capability of usability testing trying out are follows. So normally it is important form of non-purposeful trying out method which comes beneath the black field trying out method in software program trying out. Usability checking out is accomplished at some point of the gadget and popularity checking out labels. Generally, usability testing trying out is applied within inside the early level of the or early stage of the SDLC, that is software development lifecycle. The execution of usability trying out gives greater visibility at the responsibility of the end user. The usability trying out makes certain that the software program product meets its delivery purpose. In additionally, enable us to locate many usability mistakes within the specific software program product. Usability checking out in particular assessments the user friendliness, usefulness, traceability, usability, and desirability of the very last product. The usability checking out consists of the systematic execution of the product's usability beneath a measured improvement or environment. So which all parameter of usability testing we have? First is efficiency, which is very much important when we perform the usability testing. The efficiency parameter explains the end user who is an expert and can take the minimum amount of time to execute fundamental, or we can see undeveloped tasks. Second is memorability, which means utility may be useful or no longer useful, but the query arises how are we able to have determined the memorability of an utility is ideal or bad. Third is accuracy. The usability testing ensures that no inappropriate or irrelevant data or information exists in the product, and also able to discover the broken links in the particular product that help us to develop the accuracy of the final product. Next is learnability, which means in this constraint, the end consumer takes a minimal quantity of time to study the essential task. Satisfactions, the execution of usability checking out guarantees the client's delights as we recognize that the happy client can effortlessly or fearlessly use the applications. Finally, error. At this point, we attempt to assess the end customers, restore the one's mistakes they made in advance, and attain their obligations throughout again. Whenever you will find the bugs in usability testing, majorly the regular mistakes in usability checking out is organizing a look at too overdue within inside the layout process. If we wait till our product is released, we won't have the time or cash to solve any issues. Generally, resolving these type of issue at the end will cost more, and we have got wasted a lot of attempt developing our product in incorrect way. Furthermore, we may also come across a few greater inspects while checking out any software program or applications, and the ones insects may be the pathholes and potential insects. Pathholes and potential insects are capacity insects and those that are seen to the builders and the checks engineer whilst acting usability testing. So let's understand what all advantages of usability testing we have. So there are numerous advantages we have. We discuss them directly from the intended interest group to center the task group. Internal discussions can be settled by testing the issues to perceive how clients respond to the various alternatives being talked about. Issues and potential issues are featured before the products are tossed. It can be seen towards the finish of the launch. It improves the probability of use and rehashes usage. It limits the danger of the item failing flat in the market. So which all disadvantages of usability testing we have? Like it gives numerous advantages. However, there are a couple of problems in utilizing this philosophy. Initially, testing isn't 100% delegate to the actual situations. Additionally, ease of use testing is mostly subjective. So it does not give the enormous example of criticism that a poll may. At the input can be unmistakably, progressively precise and severe. So that's all about usability testing. Let's recap. We have started with the introduction of usability testing, discussed about their characteristics. Then we have touched about different aspects of the usability testing. And finally, we have discussed about advantages of usability testing and their final disadvantages. So that's all from this video. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you think so this will be useful, don't forget to share within your circle. Thank you for watching.